Hello, this is Tiamat's Tarot, and this is What Does Your Soul Family Want You to Know? So, I'm just going to go quickly. I'm just going to already start. Oh, okay. So this isn't actually going to be any angels or any guides coming through here today. This is actually going to be ancestors. This is going to be somebody, so there's some Dalmatian Jasper here. I feel like this is going to be healing past connections, past karmic cycles, something. So let's see what wants to come through. So first of all, we have blocked is the moon. Oh boy. I'm going to pull some more cards because, yeah. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, but we do have, sorry, things are going a little bit better all of a sudden. Justice has fallen out onto the table. In the past, your ancestor may not have been able to connect deeply with their emotions. This caused them to really be quite selfish with what they did have. Now, I don't really want to say, put any kind of image to who this may be in your head, but I feel like perhaps you are dealing with an ancestor who's coming through saying, because of my selfish ways, because of the way that I held back on materials, but I held back on giving you some kind of, not necessarily you, but giving the world some kind of material offer. There is actually karma coming out at play. Some kind of justice is being restored. Now, I don't know what this situation is really to do with, but oh, I know exactly what it's to do with, and I think perhaps some of your ancestral lineage is possibly, I'm starting to understand, because I was seeing it as a Napoleon kind of, with this on the horse, like, you know, a Napoleon Bonaparte kind of, I think that's what his name is, I don't actually know, so, you know, I'm seeing this is kind of a Napoleon situation. One of the strains in your DNA was connected to the revolution, was a revolutionary, and actually pilgrimaged lots of women and children. And currently that part of your DNA is being restored to justice. So the part of your DNA where we were currently living in a system, it's called a Luciferian system, if you are familiar with the concept, where males dominated the media industry, music industry, most industries. It was mostly, I don't want to really put too much of a stereotype out there, not necessarily males, it was masculine dominated and masculine brained. But it wasn't divine masculinity, it was wounded masculinity. So it was coming out of a place where we don't need to get into all of the bad things that happened in the past and in history, but I feel like there are parts of your DNA strands that were connected to that are healing themselves. So this is really positive. Let's see what fell also onto the table. We've got the Three of Wands reversed. So this is coming after a period of looking inwards. A period of looking inwards that you didn't actually want to do. But that looking inwards has allowed you to see where your talents, where your abilities truly lie. Let's see what this ancestral lineage wants you to learn going forwards into the future. What does this ancestral lineage want you to learn going into the future? What does this ancestral lineage want you to learn going into the future? Here, we've actually finally had some cards come up. Okay, yep. Five of Cups, stop looking into the past. Stop looking into what was. Stop. Now, this is hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and I am so sorry that I have not been sensitive enough to you. I feel like you need to do some sacral chakra healing. You need to heal sexual wounds. You need to heal sexual traumas. You need to heal. Perhaps if this is, I don't know, but if this is the masculine, then you need to heal your ability to, I'm getting the word impotency. So, don't know who this applies for, but I'm feeling an impotency. Before we start saying about this, let's broach this subject. It's a bit of a sensitive subject. Impotency does not mean that you cannot. What it means is you feel powerless in your life. So it means that you feel like you cannot take your wand and take control. That's why I'm feeling like this is quite a lot of masculine energy that's watching this, because it's quite a lot of wands that are coming through. One moment, I'm just going to get you something that may heal your divine masculinity. Hello lovelies, so I've just got a lingam here, and so I know this is random and I often do this in my readings, but I feel you are being called to heal a masculine wound. I'm not sure whether you associate this as being a masculine wound from a female or a masculine wound from a male. However, femininity comes out more. Well, femininity, I don't want to offend anybody, but genetically, bodies that are female can harness the divine feminine power slightly better than bodies that are genetically male, and vice versa at this current point in evolution. I'm not saying that's always the case, and of course we have, I don't really want to go offending anybody, so I don't really know what to say right now, because I really do respect everybody and everybody's equal choices, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I want to say that masculine wounds come harder through males, and feminine wounds, wounding is a masculine thing, so therefore it is a masculine, the feeling of feeling a lot of deep pain is a masculine thing. Femininity is the nurturing, the loving, that kind of side of things. So whatever masculine wound you are facing, whether it is from sorry about that. So I feel like you're not clear. I've not been very clear. So how do I say this? The deepest masculine wound probably came from your father. And I don't mean this in let's all blame dads, because your father may simply have just passed away when you were younger, and this is something that would have still caused you a masculine wound, because for your young child self you wouldn't have understood why other people had a dad and why you didn't. So you need to get more in touch with that masculine side of yourself. You need to perhaps pick up a lingam yourself, I don't know, but you need to do some healing work with a lingam. Think about, this is just what I use to invoke masculine power. So what I would do is I would look at this and I would think about all of the things about divine masculinity, such as taking control, not taking control in, oh, I'm going to control you, I'm going to control your life, but saying, if there's a bad situation, hey, I've got the reins, I know what I can do in this situation. Being logic, that is a masculine trait. Standing up for what you believe in, all of these things. Now you're going to want to look inside yourself and work out what it is that is blocking you in this area. Now I don't know for everybody. I'll give you an example for myself. I'll be open and honest, and I'll say, hey, I feel, let me think. This is kind of hard when I'm on the spot. Okay, so logically, my femininity wants to say, oh yeah, you can manifest this world of your dreams, but I'm not seeing it currently in my third density. So I'm being told by my masculine essence by my divine higher masculine, to keep going and work on my own power issues. So at the moment I feel like if I am to take control of a situation or take power in a situation, then I would be seen as being narcissistic or like a slave driver. I don't know why, but that's really coming through. I feel like I'd be seen as a slave driver for some reason. Or I feel like, say for example, if I was telling a man to do something, that he would be called whipped. I don't know why these words are coming through, but perhaps these are words that you've been called and gaslit on yourself. Because I don't normally think actually these words, but perhaps it's from societal conditioning that I didn't even realise was there. So yeah, anyway, that kind of came through out of nowhere. Oh no, it didn't come through out of nowhere. I'm just sorry. As I was saying, getting back into the reading, you're being called to honestly look into your past, and rather than keep thinking where you went wrong, look at where you went right. Look at all of the things that you did right. Look at all of the connections you cut off for the goodness of your own soul, for the nourishment of your own self, for your own protection. Think about how you protected yourself. Wow, this male ancestor is really proud of you. I don't normally swear, but they want me to say they're really fucking proud of you, and you're doing so well. You are overcoming things that they didn't actually think that you were going to overcome in this lifetime. Now, I don't want to put you off and say, oh, they didn't have that much courage in you, but whoever this male ancestor is didn't actually see that you could do this, because in their lifetime this wasn't readily available. Perhaps you have walked away from a situation where you felt very trapped, and walking away from that situation, your ancestors are so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm just smiling on my face for you right now, because I know that it must have been pretty hard, and well done. So let's shuffle some more cards and see what your ancestor wants you to know that they can see in your future. Even though I feel like you already know what's coming in your future, you don't actually need to ask your ancestors, but your ancestors are knowing you, that they're supporting you in this future. But we never know, because it might not be what I was thinking it is. Oh, how lovely. The Queen of Cups. And we've also got the Six of Cups. So, a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. You're the queen. Yes. If you're a man, you're still the queen. Your divine feminine is really flying and soaring. There's two feminines in this card. So you're going to be having so much love, so much light, so much happiness to give to other people. I mean, so much love and so much light and so much happiness in yourself that you can actually give it to other people. You've got all these like offers of happiness coming in from spirit right now. Like, you go, queen. You go. Anyway. I knew you had support behind you. You have the support behind you. Let's see what the bottom deck energy is. Now this is when... No! Your bottom deck energy is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're just starting to believe in yourself and finally see how magic you are. Oh, you. I am so happy for you. Have a really lovely weekend. Bye.